And welcome everyone to Sports on Tap Extra. I am Noah Jacobson, and today we are joined by two very special guests, a part of the CC Skills Academy co-founders, Corey Tripp and Christian Howard. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time and joining me out here today.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us, Noah.
So for sure.
No problem. So, you guys just recently wrapped up your college careers at Wofford and Columbia International. You two guys really wanted to get invested in the community, starting off with your Corey and Christian Skills Academy. Just kind of talk about how this thing really started between you two, and how awesome is it just to be able to teach in the game of kids the game of basketball.
Uh, it was great. When I was at school, I was keeping up with Medina and just seeing all the stuff that was going on in the community, and I realized that kids growing up don't really have nobody to really look up to and to have mentor them when they're growing up. Like we had Tony Stockman when we were kids, so we always had the Tony Stockman skills camp, and Adrian Stockman would do stuff as well. So we decided, that really helped us as kids just to have someone to look up to, also to just be in the gym with somebody. So that's kind of where we got our blueprint from, and just wanted to go ahead and make it something of our own. And then Chris can talk more about it too.
Uh, Me and Corey have been talking like when we were at school and stuff. It was like if we're gonna live in the gym, we could give back to them. Like we could just show them some stuff. Like for the high schoolers and the little kids growing up, we can just show them little stuff that we learned throughout our career to like show them this is what it takes to get ready, and also trying to help them get ready for high school or middle school, wherever they're about to play.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll start off with your high school career, starting off with you, Corey. You were the all-time leading scorer for the boys basketball program. One of the highlights was that dunk you had against Avon that made the number one play on Sports Center. Just time to talk about some of the fun memories that you were able to have in Medina, and what was it like to be able to play coach under a guy like Coach Hassinger?
Man, it was special. Has taught me so much. He helped us grow up so fast, coming boys to men. And the memories I had that last year, and all the trials and tribulations we had with COVID, and the group of guys I had, including you, Noah, you helped us a lot that year. It was just amazing. And I still, even though I had a great college career too, I still look back at the high school career as one of my favorite, just fun times playing basketball. Like when you get to college and then in the pros, it just becomes more of a job like a hobby. And I would never take for granted what we did at Medina.
Christian?
Um, it was just a wild ride that went by too fast a little bit. House is crazy. I have plenty of stories. Him, getting on my tail. Corey too, probably, but it was just how fast it went. I was unappreciative at the time, but like now going back on it, it's like, man, those are some of the best times. Made the best
For
memories,
sure.
got the best memories with people, and like House made it even better. Like he was crazy, but he also like cared for us. So it was
Yeah, yeah.
wicked, you know.
Yeah, definitely. After high school, Corey, you went on to play with Wofford, and you were also a 1,000 point scorer like you did in Medina, and you were two-time Southern Conference All Conference, and you guys recently just made the NCAA tournament, winning the SoCon Conference this year. Just kind of talk about some of the fun memories that you were able to have at Wofford with the teammates, and what was it be able to play under a coach like Dwight Perry?
Um, wow, Wofford was an experience that I don't think I'll ever see again. I went through a lot of changes, even just the NCAA in general. My first year going into the NCAA NIL was kind of, the door just had opened up and guys were transferring left and right. I played at Wofford, and at least, this is a rough estimate, but at least five guys transferred each year I was there, at least. So I met a lot of different people staying in the same place, and I'm thankful for that. But that last year at Wofford with Perry, we had our ups and downs because it was a rough season, and we worked so hard, and we were just projected to do so well in the regular season, and that's not what happened. But credit to my teammates and my coaches, because when we got into the tournament, we recentered and kind of flushed all the ups and downs we had throughout the year, and did what we all wanted to do, and it was so special. It was very special. It's hard to even put it in words, the emotions you have. from going to the tournament, especially as a kid growing up. That's what you always wanted to do, was play in that March Madness tournament. So just being and seeing my school on the bracket and me being able to lead them to that was just, it's hard to put it into words.
Yeah, definitely. And for you, Christian, you were able to succeed your next career at Columbia International, and you were also a 1,000 point scorer and two-time All Appalachian and Athletic Conference. It's time to talk about some of the fun memories that you will have at Columbia International. And what was it like to play under a guy like Tony Stockman, who was a Medina alumnus and also who was before Corey the all-time leading scorer? Just kind of talk about some fun memories that you had at Columbia International.
Um, it was wild because me and Coach Stockman, I would say, because we're cousins, we had like he would push me very hard, like probably to the limit. Like there's times where me and him were going at it in practice, but like it's just all out of good fun practice and stuff like that. It was playing for him. Like sometimes, like during practice, he'd just hop in and just like, or like if we have open gym and stuff, he'll just hop in and he can still shoot, like he can still do all those things, but he'll just cheat his way to some wins and stuff. So it's like it was very fun coaching for him. He's like once we got past that part in the relationship where it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on him, get on him, get on him, and I just think it wasn't like it was just he was doing it for no reason. Once we got past that, I'll never forget those 4 years. It was great playing on the team.
Yeah, definitely. And Corey, you recently just signed a contract to play Europe basketball. Just talk about how that came to be and how excited you are to start your next chapter at Europe.
Uh, I'm very excited to be a fresh start, be the young guy again, going into a different organization. Really a different country that I've never had. But I mean, it's always been my dream to play professional basketball at the highest level, whether that be in the NBA or overseas. The good thing about basketball is the reason why I feel like it's the best sport in the world, because it just opens so many opportunities for you. I mean, if you look at yourself, Noah, you weren't a player of basketball, but you were around us, and it opened up a lot of doors for you to even start the podcast and the social media. So like basketball gives opportunities to so many people. Like I just feel like I gotta stick with it for as long as I can. I just got a strong love for the game.
Yeah, definitely. And Christian, what are some of your next goals as you get past your college career?
Trying to look to go overseas, hopefully playing in Mexico. Um, yeah, just trying to find the next contract. Keep playing. We still work out. Me and Corey work out together sometimes, and you know, like you said, it's a strong love for the game. So just trying to keep that going and keep pursuing it.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for taking the time to join me out of your day. I'm sure it's been really awesome to teach these kids the game of basketball and start your own skills academy. So, again, I want to thank you taking the time to join me out of today and talking to you guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Noah. Hey, I want that shirt you got on too. Let me get a sports on tap gear. Let me get how do I get some gear, man?
Come on by whenever you want.
I'm gonna come get some gear for